If you've been following along and have never joined a design boot camp, I'm going to encourage you to sign up. It's 5 hours of workshops, and we have live versions going on often, so you can come and ask questions. Go to www.designsweetcourses.com/designbootcamp. If you have been struggling to get sales from your design work or understanding what you really need to do to make money, I have the workshop for you. On September 23rd, I'm hosting my first ever Profitable Designer Workshop. This 1-day, 3-hour workshop is only $97, but I have a discount for all my podcast listeners. Go to carinagardnercourses.com/profit and put in the code podcast for $50 off. I can't wait to see you more profitable. Welcome to the Make and Design Podcast. I'm your host, Carina Gardner. On this podcast, we're unraveling the everyday joys and dilemmas of design, making, and business. For makers who want to be designers and for designers who are makers, this is your inside scoop to help you grow your business and bring more creativity to your life. I am so excited. This is my first podcast, and I just want to welcome you to something that I hope that will be a really fun thing in your life, and I hope is a very fun thing in my life. So this podcast is all about design and working and mindset. It's a little bit of everything, but it's really specifically made for people who are crafters who want to become designers. And I have a special place in my heart for crafters because I do a lot of crafting. If you follow me on social media at all, you'll know that I like to design for crafters. I do it in the fabric industry and in the paper and digital cutting industry. It's my favorite thing ever. So I like to work very closely with people who are crafters or hobbyists and then know and see what they could do with design. So I will be talking about design on this podcast. I will be talking about work on this podcast. I have the inside scoop with lots and lots of friends who are designers that I'm going to have come on, as well as my little sister is going to come on and talk about working in the craft field as well. So we kind of talk and we have a good time. Generally, we're trying to have a good time. And I just hope you really enjoy this. Let's see. Things that you need to know. I love design. I mean, if you have a podcast about design, you would hope that you love design. I love design. I am passionate about design. I'm also passionate about making things that are useful, functional, or fun for other people to use. So entertaining. I think art for the sake of art is great, but I'm not that girl. I'm the girl who's making art so that we can do something with it, whether it's create a whole party tablescape, whether it's to actually sew with the fabric that you designed, whether it's to I'm trying to think of other things I do. Silhouette, I like cutting stuff out, so designing something so I can cut it out so that I can then use it for a party or a card to give to somebody. I like functional design, and what you're going to find here is a lot of crafting, functional design work. I am a trained designer, and I feel so lucky that when I was finishing my doctorate in design, I was teaching design at the University of Minnesota at the time, I found digital scrapbooking. So it's kind of a funny thing, but this thing called digital scrapbooking was getting hot, and I started designing for it, and I loved it. I was designing a paper pack a day, and nobody found me until I moved into a much bigger shop that everybody knew about, and then suddenly the sky became the limit, and I started designing paper, and I started designing fabric right after that, and now I'm in lots of different shops. I had a lot of brand deals. So I had dishware deals with my name on it and things like that. And I loved it. It was so great. What I do right now is my happy place. And that is I design fabric and I design silhouette files and digital scrapbooking files. I still do all of that online. And then on top of it, I now also teach design courses. So I could go back to university and teach, but I love crafters and I wanted to teach crafters how to design, because most of them, hopefully you, if you are here listening to this, you are someone who is maybe a hobbyist, maybe you love to sew, or maybe you are into paper crafting. And most of you guys actually know more about design than you realize, because you're in the industries and you know what works and what's good. And so making that transition from crafter hobbyist to designer is so fun for me. I love it so much. So I have gone back into basically education, but I'm doing it my way, where I'm teaching more industry standards, what to actually do. We're point A to point B. We're trying to get it done quickly so that we're selling in shops and learning all the design things as quickly as possible. And it is my favorite. My students, people who are members of my group, it just honestly, I love talking to them. I love seeing what they're doing and helping them move along on their journey. So it's really fun for me. So for me, designing is a huge piece of it. And now I have this design education piece, which is awesome as well. Okay, so what to expect in this podcast? Oh gosh, a little bit of everything. I like to talk about real everyday things. I think I will be doing some interviews. It's pretty early to know what that interview process will look like. You may also be watching this on YouTube. I plan on taping a good portion of these for my YouTube channel so that you can see me live if you would like. If you're one of those people who prefer a little bit of visual, which might be all of you, because if you're here because you like design and you like making, you're used to seeing me do video, right? So I love that you're here. I appreciate that you're here. And let's see. I guess I was saying that I don't know how the interviews will look like, especially at the beginning, you guys. I plan on having a lot of my friends come on, people I've known forever who are also doing design things, whether they're designing in fabric or paper or in some other medium. I have lots of people in the industry that I've been around that I would love to introduce you guys to, and you can find out more about them. My little sister is an Etsy shop owner and does all sorts of wonderful things for commercial makers, and she's going to come on and we're going to talk about some of that too. So we're going to talk about all the different things. We're going to talk about mindset for designers. It's something that we don't talk very often about, and I think we should. It wasn't until I got into kind of some personal development stuff as a designer that I felt like my business exploded. So I would love to talk to you guys about that as well. So happy to have you here. And if you are looking for more about me, you can find it at carinagardner.com. And I will see you soon. Hey, did you know that you can visit me at makeanddesign.com to learn more about this podcast and join my VIP group for weekly freebies? I can't wait to see you there.